Who do you think the standout players are going to be?
Bro, low-key, I think that the Nepsis team has enough CC. I don't know if they have enough damage. That's the issue. If Big Mac and his team...
Neps and Foamy 100% have the damage. I think they lack the CC.
I don't know, bro. Foamy didn't really do much last fight, right? Like, he wasn't able to execute. Whether it was the other team having the priest or what, but...
I think they lack the CC, which is why they couldn't execute, to be honest with you.
But they had a gypsy, they had 2 clowns, right, and a wizard. So like they had CC.
They didn't have Neps didn't have a wizard last match, did he? I don't think he had a wizard.
No, he never put in the clowns. He swapped out the gypsy for a clown at the last fight, but otherwise he always had the wizard in and a clown. Or a gypsy. Like he always had CC. I don't think it was a CC issue. I definitely think it was a DPS issue. Or a tankiness issue at that point. Like, I don't know if those clowns... Like, I think one of the clowns has, like, blue gear. Yeah, one of the clowns is running blue gear. So it might have just been, like, a, you know, a great little boy type shit.
I think their main issue is that they didn't have enough CC to lock down HSK.
I don't know. I feel like HSK was able to just get out anyways. Like, even when Nets jumped on him, right? He would only burst with like 50%, and then HSK would just hide out.
Correct. So I think instead of trying to kill him, they should have just locked him down.
I mean, it might be a similar issue with this fight, right? With Big Mac, he is LK. He might just be able to run over. They do have a stalker. They have a very similar comp, like almost exactly the same. The only difference is a stalker and a sniper. I also think that the whole range versus melee factor is going to play a huge factor in this too. I think the fact
they
that
have Kato. So Kato is a big time. He's probably the strongest sniper in game.
That's what I'm saying, right? That's part of the issue. Is Kato's there, and they have Zakito. Oh, Zakito's the melee. Okay, never mind. I thought he was going bow. Can you inspect the champions, competitors? I mean, I know we can see them on live. I'm not able to show the actual fight, like the gear that they're wearing. However, I'm looking at it on my other screen. That's why I'm able to talk about it. But I'll bring it up on the. I bid on Nets. But we'll see what happens.
Here we go. We have 5 seconds left.
Yeah, I know that you can't see them right now, but what I'll do, Knife, is I'll talk about them afterward, bro. Let's get into the fight, though. Is the sound too loud? By the way, let me know. It's hard to tell with the in-game sounds versus the stream sounds.
Out the gate, we see the subs.
And the mic. Bro, they named HSK, bro. Oh my god.
That's hilarious, actually.
Funny as hell. How do they all get HSK is the question. How do they all get HSK is the question, though.
I don't know.
Like, what do they do? You know what I mean? And they don't even have... They bypass the whole 2004 and all that shit. What are they doing? What is it that we don't know that they're doing? Because we gotta start doing that. Next time.
Troll. Hey, I'm actually liking this with Big Mac team. So out the gate, they're going.
They're going to range damage comp.
No, they're going to 3 CCs. Which is why I think that's better. I think they should.
But the LK is not really CC, right? So it's really just 1 CC.
No, it's Wiz and 2 Stalker.
Stalker, I don't know if they're real CC players, bro. I feel like they're going damage probably. But they are playing safe. They are respecting the fact that Neps and Foamy's team are fucking Krakens.
Look at this.
Look at this. They're like playing safe, bro. They're not. Maybe. I feel like one of them's AFK. I feel like one of them's AFK, bro.
No.
Yeah, I feel like. Look at that. Look at that. There's a guy that's sitting in the back. I think they're literally waiting for it to come. There we go. Now they're moving. See, I told you one of them was AFK, bro. Towers are up. They're actively playing for objectives. Look at this. They're actually. Happy birthday, Joe. Exactly, Zerva.
No kills yet.
Okay, let's go for Neps. Let's see what Neps is gonna get into.
Wizard's about to die already.
Oh my goodness.
First tower goes to his loop.
Yeah, this might be just a wash, boys.
Already.
Yeah, this looks like a wash, bro.
Hey, we're still playing for
Hey, bro, you might be losing out on that 6K, you know what I mean? Oh, but they're able to secure a tower.
Two towers.
Oh shit! Oh shit! This might be an upset. I might be down 6K. Fuck.
Okay. And they have
Oh my god, I can't let this happen, bro. Please. Next, not again. Please, bro. I can't lose another 6K. Okay, they brought it back. They brought it back. They were able to bring it back in the end, thankfully. It is less of an issue now than them realizing that they can't just go for kills. They were able to burst down the enemy team pretty quickly, but Neps' team quickly realized that they need to play for objectives and not just focus on kills like they did last round. Or last fight. They are only down to their 2 kills. They are regrouping. Looks like they're trying to play for the next set of objectives. Yeah, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, they watched the stream. I told them. They should have been backing off. They never did. They're regrouping now. What the hell is that coming from? Zerg, what the hell? Looks like they're going to be playing for objectives. Nep is actively going for one of the towers. Let's see the other 2 towers. Nep's team is able to lock down the other 2 towers. Valitech is trying to peel, or Valitech is capping, Foamy's trying to peel. HSK is actively locking down Valitech, so he's not able to cap. Aftershock was able to secure one of the towers. It is evened out. They are still only 2 kills behind. Let's see what happens at this point. It doesn't look good, bro. It looks like a pretty even fight. I don't know if HSK's team is going to be able to manage the fact that these guys have so much more damage than them.
Well, not HSK's team, Big Mac's team, but I agree with you.
Big Mac, sorry. Big Mac. Come on, Aftershock, make me ready to be after it. I don't want them to win, so fuck you. Next and Foamy better fucking win. Yeah, you know what I mean? I really want them to win. I bet everything on them. Same. Knife. Come on, Nap. I did bet on Aftershock on my clown. But since he already bought... Yeah, bro. I did do the split. My alt is Aftershock. My main is on Nep. So we'll see what happens. But it does seem like Nep's team was able to pull ahead with the amount of kills that they got. Along with capping on the towers. All they have to do now is lock down this last tower. And they are in the lead for this first round. Now, Aftershock's team is playing safe. They are trying to wait until the tower objective is up because they realize that they're not able to... Do you see what's happening? They're actively playing back because they know that they don't have damage to actually kill, and they're already further behind. If they give them more kills, they're not going to be able to cap and get the kill deficit back. So Aftershock is sitting back. They're waiting.
They're waiting for the tower to come up. They're waiting to capture the tower and hold off.
This is definitely a gridlock on the old breakaway. I don't know, man. It looks like they're playing pretty strategically. Both sides are respecting each other's damage. It does look like the tower is going to go pretty uncapped at this point. Both sides are pretty even. They are down to a 4v1 or 4v5. If Nep's team is able to get ahead by another... Oh, they were able to cap. It's over. It's done. First round goes to Neps. First round Neps, baby. Let's go. If Neps and the guys win this, they'll drop another 100k diamonds on the market and try to... Bro, wait. What happens now? Do they go to the losers bracket and then they go into main bracket after? I thought the HSK's team already won the main match and now losers bracket's happening. And if whoever wins this wins the losers bracket, but there's no more like main match against HSK. Honestly, bro, I think the strategy is pretty even. I think they just need to play better for objectives. Aftershock's team needs to put in more CC at this point because they realize they're not able to kill Neps' team, so they need to put in more CC to be able to outlast the damage and be able to take those caps. So I would bring in the Clown and the Gypsy, swap out maybe 2 of those range players on their team. I don't know. I feel like the Wiz is the play here because he's able to put down CCs on the cap point that they can't stop. Unless he's dying actively like a lot. I haven't been paying attention to it as much.
If that's the case, they should put in Priest for Magnum.
Yeah, I feel like swapping in all of their range DPS and maybe the LKs here. I don't know. I don't know how Big Mac plays into this. But they definitely need the range damage. Whether it is the stalker that they keep in, because then the stalker can get out of the fight and take the archer out, because the archer's probably getting melted by Neps or Foamy.
Yeah, he's not in the one hit. I think that's also the problem, right?
Yeah, so then I would bring in the Gypsy and the Clown, swap out one of the LKs or one of the stalkers and archer, and just focus on playing what they have been in terms of controlling the objectives and playing back, not pushing up. Is it best of 5? Yes, it is best of 5.
Yeah,
all of these final matches are best of 5. No, we have grand finals after this. I think whoever wins this will fight HSK's team again. Oh, really? That's a weird way to do this. Maybe that is how double elimination works, but it is a weird way of doing it in terms of just like, you know, if I'm on HSK's side of things, I feel like I've already beat everybody, so why the hell am I fighting them again? You know what I mean? Like, I would be upset because of that. But maybe that's just so that they can generate more content at this point. Yeah, both sides are playing back. They realize that they respect each other's damage. They realize that this is an objective-focused game. If I was them, I would send all of their CC at the top and put one of their tankiest people on the bottom just to be able to, like, I would put Big Mac on the bottom just to be able to stop them from being able to cap. And then I would put the other team members on the top and be able to cap those 2 points. Because at the end of the day... Yeah, but I think at the end of the day, what they need to do is take both of those towers. And that's exactly what they're doing right now, right? They see the opportunity to take both towers comparatively to one tower.
First tower goes to Israel Dollar.
They are able to take it. That is the strategy here. Gonna just start swiping. Tired of waiting for diamonds to cap. Yeah, bro, honestly. Cool, use the voice from your mother. Yeah. You want me to talk in like this? You want me to talk like this into the chat so you can understand what I am saying? I know that made you come a little bit.
What are they doing? They had
Only got 8 kills, HSK only 2. Yeah, bro, that's what I'm saying. It might just be a damage issue. Or not damage issue, CC issue, right?
But towers are down, so they heal.
That's the strategy, bro. That's how they beat these guys. Because now look at them. They're backing off because they realize they can just sit outside their CC or their safe zone, wait for the safe zone to be back up, and then run back in.
They have to stop. They have to start taking skirmishes and not taking.
There you go, buddy. Hey, Ash, how's it going? I came a lot. Perfect, Zero. That's all that matters, baby. Yeah, bro, they're playing the objectives. They recognize their weaknesses and they're playing the objectives. They know that they don't win the 5v5. No gear changes this, right? Like, it doesn't matter how fucking pay to win you are and how geared you are. You don't beat the other team, so you play the objectives. That's exactly what these guys are doing, and it's perfect. It's working out perfectly in this. Oh, I don't know though. They were able to. I think Nex's team realized what the strategy was and fought back and countered their counter strategy.
Yes, but Aftershock has to stop taking these fights.
Hey Ash, you better subscribe. Make sure all of you guys that are watching subscribe, hit the bell notification, hit the thumbs up. I need all these subscriptions so I can move into Plan A, make that bankroll, you know, get those diamonds, take down Matchup because he's fucking pay to win and he's basically buying up all the accounts on our server.
You bet on Neps?
I bet on Neps. I want the safe bet, bro.
Well, listen, I think that was a smart bet.
Bro, I'm telling you, Joy Boy made me really hesitant betting all the underdogs, bro.
Dude, no, Joy Boy lost.
Oh, sorry, he was the non-underdog.
Yeah, he lost to the underdog. But you know, look.
Max volume is a bit low. I know it's because he's talking at the same time that I'm trying to call, so I lowered him a little bit, but I'll bring him back up.
Just too good. Why not? I already bought all my WOC equipment that I needed.
Did you get all the Geffen stones? Because I still haven't bought all of mine. I guess you didn't lose out on it. I lost another 9k because I lost that bet where you bet on the underdog.
No.
So I lost a fuck ton.
Yeah, I won a lot on Raven. I just won a lot on HSK in the last match.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. I won the lotto on HSK and that's the only one I won the lotto on. The other ones I really didn't win too much.
All you had to do was follow me, guy. I got you. I take care of you.
Bro, I asked. Nobody's telling me. I asked in Discord and in World Chat and in Guild Chat. I was like, who are we betting on?
Oh my god.
Pure silence, bro.
The capture mid is over. They need to capture mid.
I don't think it's happening. I think they are out of it at this point.
I think they're out of it also, man. I think that
I don't think capping mid does anything because they still need to get back a fuck ton of points from the
200 to
kills.
640. Neps and Foamy are just having their way with this team.
Yeah, see, if I was on Nep's side, so we've analyzed it from the HSK team, like the Aftershock team. But if I was on Nep's side, I would actively just keep pushing towards their spawn and making them have mismatched res times.
Kato has 8 deaths.
Yeah, and Nep's team has 0. That is insane.
2 billion damage. 2 billion damage.
I should have listened to Mac. Fuck me.
He's just gonna punish him over and over and over.
No, you shouldn't have listened to Mac. He said the bet.
Doesn't have enough damage.
He said the bet on Aftershock. The boy's losing, bro. You should have bet on Neps.
They took him out.
Yeah, see, that was the play. I told you. Now they need to take out another one of those stalkers and put in the Gypsy. Because then they'll also get the ensemble belt.
Both of the stalkers are CC, but I do agree with you. They need to take out one stalker, put in the Gypsy. And they need to CC for the entire duration of the match.
Honestly, at this point, I would just take out Big Mac and put in the Gypsy. Go pure CC.
Yeah.
All around pure CC. They're not getting any kills. That last match proved it. They need to just play around capping the points.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, what do you have to lose at this point?
Bro, look at Adeline, bro. Adeline's like basically flexing on them with their fucking costume change, saying "fuck you, you shitters."
Yeah.
Who did you bet on, Ash?
I think they should have just took Big Mac out, put it in pure CC. It just made the game unplayable.
That is so unfortunate, though. If you guys bet on Big Mac, I can see why you wanted the payout, but it does not look like you guys will be walking out with a bag. Meanwhile, I'm gonna be going to the.
I noticed one of them doesn't have their pet on. There's only 3 frees and 1 ISIS.
I wonder if they're. You know what they're probably doing is waiting to pop it for the moment that they engage, because then they can ensure that the Shadow of Silence and all that shit goes off.
Yeah.
That is a strategy that we talked about before. It just requires a lot of fucking control.
Yeah, a lot of micromanagement on the game.
Exactly. But you can keybind bringing your pet out. That probably helps.
Oh, I didn't know that. Towers are up. What do we get here? First tower goes to... Is Loot Outland? Yep.
Is Loot is able to secure 1. I don't think they're going to be able to secure the one that's on the Nep's side. Mainly because they have constant CC going out. That tower's probably gonna time out. But I do see one of the HSKs versus the Valatek fight over here. It's like a 1v1, bro. The Ferroni saved it! Oh my god! That's busted! The Ferroni just ate the guy! I don't know if you guys saw that, but the Ferroni just made it so that fucking HSK
As you see, Big Mac is dead. Stalker just died. Okay, they're gonna cap this. They need to stop fighting.
I lost my bet on HSK. Oh, when MergeTSHIP went to losers.
Everybody should back off.
This time only gambled 72 points. God damn, bro. I guess if you didn't participate, you don't really have a lot of coins.
Back to base.
Because every time you fought and won, you would get 10k coins, bro. That's how a soul is just fucking loaded at this point.
Please, go
One of the stalkers is doing a great job locking down Foamy. I'm watching him right now.
Same, and that's all they need to do. They just need to keep Foamy CC. They don't.
Yeah,
they don't
need
have
to fight.
Kill. Yeah, they don't need to fight.
They need to send the strongest. I would send the wizard over to the tower that is solo and probably hardest to cap. These are really split towers, though. It might be very hard for them to stop Nep's team from taking all of them.
They need to cap.
Yo, Adeline! Adeline got 8 again, bro. Fuck.
Hey, they got 1.
Hey, that's what you get for flexing on them, bro. On God. The Ferronis are just eating their asses.
Big Mac is dead again. They need to capture 1 tower.
If they get this last tower, they might actually win it. It'll force Nep's team to have to constantly push towards their base and take the mid tower to get the kills back and the points back.
Last tower.
Foamy is legit the only one getting kills. I don't know, man. We can look at the data. Let's see.
They got the rainbow.
Omi is the one getting kills. Where is Neps? Nope. Neps is also getting a lot of damage out. I don't think he's secure. He's probably not able to secure the kills, right? Like he's getting the damage out. Now we're actually able to complete.
No, Hemi cap.
They're gonna time these out. They're gonna time these out. Yeah, they both got timed out. It forces Neps' team to actively have to fight and take the mid tower. I think Neps' team is able to probably get back in this because all they have to do is control the mid area. But if I was them, honestly, I would regroup and push into the other team's spawn and hold them there. Because they can't stay in there forever, right? And they're going to be able to pick off the slow, easy kills.
Yes, they cannot stay in there forever.
Neps is washed out. Bro, I think it's the fact that he needs to go range. I keep saying it, bro. He needs to go range Stalker because the melee is just not working in these late game fights when everyone is so tanky and equalized. You don't burst as quickly.
The reason why is because, as you see, all the pre-cast
melee talkers or synapses are great when it's an uneven fight. When it's an even fight like this, where the enemy team is tanky as hell, you completely lose your competitive edge being able to kill somebody, right? And assassinate them. So they're basically making it so it's a 4v5 for some, like let's say 4.5 v5 for the most part. And if they're bringing in only tanky people on the Aftershock side, it completely evens out the fight.
Cap is not going on yet.
Because they're completely getting rid of 1 DPS with CC.
Just hold them.
But I need Neps' team to win. I need Neps' team to win. For the love of God, please cap. Please, for the love of God, cap.
Just hold them.
20 seconds. 20 seconds. Are they going to be able to cap? I think they are. I feel like with the Fronies popping off, they're going to be able to cap here. Adeline and Cuttlefish are going for the cap. Are they going to be able to stop them? Adeline is able to. Oh, so close. The fucking Frony comes in. They have 5 seconds. They have 5 seconds. Oh my goodness, the upset.
Too late.
The upset
and come back.
Dude, Aftershock did come back. Uh-oh. This is not looking good. This is not good, bro. This is not looking good. Why is Neps' team playing so far back? They need to fucking push up. They need to secure those kills, bro. They have a fucking priest. There's nothing to be afraid of.
That hurt them.
But you know what I meant, though? Like, with that archer swap, that fucking changed the game for them.
Blue, do not make swaps. You have what works for you. 2 more games. Let's go Aftershock. 2 more games.
Wow, the comeback. Yeah, bro. It might be a comeback. They might have realized their strategy. If I was on Neps' team, I low-key would bring in the Gypsy, swap out Adeline, bring in the Gypsy, and then literally be able to perma-control the enemy team. I think they need to swap out Adeline for the Gypsy, bring in Apex, and perma-control the enemy team. Oh, they did it! They did it! They're listening! They're watching!
They're watching. By the way, if anybody has the Savior Legend MVP cards, please list them. I will buy the weapon card for 150, and I will buy the headgear card for 250 to 300.
Hey, listen. Homie squad kind of look dull. Bro, that's the whole point, right? They want to be the underdogs. They want to look like the underdogs, but in reality, they are the biggest fucking Krakens outside of the HSK's group. They need to be pushing up. They need to be taking... They need to realize that they do more damage. Aftershock is not getting killed on them. They can burst down 1 person at a time. They don't need to be so scared. They need to actively push in and get kills. They gotta stop playing for objectives right now because objectives will come if they have the control on kills. 2 towers up. I think Foamy needs to sit on the 2 towers, and they need to send back one of the Gypsy or the Clown to the other tower. Because Foamy and Nep, if they call out, bro, I'm jumping on this one dude, kill him. Yeah, the Macad, bro, I'm not getting free for it either. That's so unfortunate.
Towers are up, we get... Where are they at?
Come on, Nets, come on, baby.
Council.
Valatech, just burst down people, bro. You got time. Low-key, the play could also just be to make sure nobody gets tower and just fucking go for kills. Oh shit, Aftershock was able to secure 1 tower. This is not looking good. This is not looking good. Is there an imbalance in freeze? So, the way that freeze works, the gold Baroni and any tier below is only a 2.5 second hold.
Oh, they broke it. They broke it. It counts.
The Rainbow Peroni is a 5-second hold. That's the whole time that you were able to cap a tower. 5 seconds. That's why Valitech before when they
That's good though. That's
yeah,
good.
they timed it out. They timed it out.
Good.
That's why when the Priest was trying to cap in the last match, they weren't able to because the Feroni ate it, and so the enemy was able to cap throughout that whole time period. That's how the HSK team actually got ahead. Aftershock is playing really well here in terms of being able to control the objectives. This is exactly what you should be doing as a team that's undermatched when it comes to damage. They're playing the objectives, they're playing for CC. The Gypsy needs to be on a tower. I don't know why the fuck she's sitting back here, bro. Nexus team, overall, they're overgeared. But I don't think they have the coordination. I think the part of the issue is that they don't have the coordination. They're falling apart right now.
What's your opinion on what's going on?
I don't think the Nexus team has the right coordination, bro. I think they're so used to just running over people that they don't have good comms. Because I thought Gypsy just sitting in the middle doing jack shit for literally like 10 seconds. When they could have been pushed up onto one of the towers trying to CC or get someone off.
They get one more tower.
Okay, they got one tower. Nets just need to take one more tower and go for the kills. Because if they wipe the enemy team, they even out the match a little bit more in terms of the tower difference.
They break it. They broke it.
They did break it. They did stop them. Apex is probably going to be able to get the cap here. No, they stopped it again. I don't think it's going to happen. I think all they need to do at this point is realize that the enemy team is pushed up and just fucking run over them. Do what they do best and run over them. Nexus team just needs to kill everyone that's trying to stop them. The CC might just be too great, to be honest.
I think it's too much.
Aftershock is doing great when it came. Like, I just watched the fucking clown fall off the greatest fucking CC block. He threw out a fear as soon as Foamy jumped on one of their allies, as they're trying to back off into the safe zone. They got a tower, it ain't over yet. Exactly, bro. I need them to win. I need to get paid out. I need to get by my death and service.
And that's before you get to the fang of fear. I think.
Hey, if you're enjoying the stream, if you're liking what you're hearing, if you like the shoutcasting, I will be doing more of this. Hopefully when Cross KVM comes out, I'll be doing a little bit more. Please make sure you subscribe, hit the bell notification so you get notified when I go live. Hit the like button. It helps me a lot. As a part of the creator program, we're trying to create as much content as possible.
They let them get the cap.
The upset! The upset is fucking over!
What is that?
It's over! They can't do anything. They don't have the damage.
What?
It's over! They played so well! But it wasn't enough. It wasn't enough CC. Props to Aftershock, bro. You guys, you fucking are goated. The strategy you guys had in this after the second match of just pure CC.
What a great match, though. I don't want to undermine.
Bro, honestly, this was so much better than the other match. HSKC versus Neps was completely uneventful comparatively to this one. This is so entertaining. Hey, props to the Aftershock team. You guys did great. Good shit. Props to both sides, bro. They played a really good match.
Hey, look, they did way better than I thought they would.
Is that music coming from the game? Okay. Yeah. For a second, bro. Playing fucking Mozart in here.
Great game, people. Great game.
GG's. Alright, I'm gonna do some analysis, bro. Holy shit. Let's look at this.
I'm hopping to your stream and look at your matches. Hey.
Let's play some R.I.P. Joe in the background, you know, classic. Oh, Ash, I don't think you've heard the song yet. This is a fucking banger now. Is it loud enough? Let me know in the chat.
Shay, post your link.
Sure, it's in the Discord.
Yes, I can put it in my chat.
Oh, okay. I put it in Discord again. Hey, if you guys were watching me, make sure you check out my boy Magnificent. He was also streaming, he was shoutcasting with me. I'll post his stream in the chat too. Make sure you go subscribe to him as well. Well, let's do some VOD review on this shit, bro. That was a pretty good fight. Let me listen to the song while I pull up the stream and set it up. What's up, Zerda? What's good, bro? What do you want? Oh. It's what I do for a living? What do you do for a living? Pro? Oh, I'm streaming the wrong. No, that's not what I would do. Get rid of this. I want to do a browser service and pull my video onto this channel. Give me 1 second, boys. I'm trying to figure this out. Oh, you do marketing for a living? Nice. Oh, window cap. That's what I want. Alright. Pull this up. Okay. So, let's look at the first fight. And I will... My stream is muted, so we're good. Can you guys hear me over the song? Or is it too loud? Can you hear me over the song? Hey, Cyphus, was the stream better today? Like in terms of bits? Bit rate? Or is it still blurry as hell? Oh, I fucking love the song, bro.
I get you just fine, bro.
Alright, perfect. Alright, let's look at the first match. You can hear me? Perfect, perfect. Alright. So, looking at the comp right off the bat. How do I hide chat? Chat here. Increase quality to 1080p. There. Now it's clear as hell. Alright, so looking at this match, I don't think they should have brought an Adeline. I don't know why they did in the first place. They should have gone the pure CC route. The ensemble buff is very, very, very busted. The ensemble buff is what, like 30% more CC chance or damage or tank?
The what?
What does it do?
What did you say?
The ensemble buff.
I don't think they're running ensemble buff.
Don't you automatically get ensemble by having a clown and Jitsu though?
No.
Oh,
that's the
okay.
actual skill that you run for Eternal Chaos. They're not using it.
Gotcha. Let's take a look at this. So, I'm gonna play the music in the back, get this repeating. Alright. Okay, so looking at this fight, I don't think they realized that. I mean, I think they did realize, but I think Foamy's and Nepsis team realized that they can't just run over everybody based on the last chap. Yeah, exactly, bro. Yeah, nice. A good song, bro, isn't it? Oh, it requires proximity. Gotcha. Good to know. So, anyways, I still think that at this point, I think they should have still brought in the Gypsy or the Clown, mainly because they have an unresistible CC. Adeline is great in having this fight, but at the end of the day, it's Neps and Foamy. Neps is supposed to dive in, blow someone up, and get out. This game mode already provides a ability for you to heal up if you're able to get away. So if they're running Kraken cards, they're able to get in and get out, right? That's the whole point. So the reasoning for having a priest is a lot less impactful comparatively to having like a gypsy or a clown. That's my opinion. Beyond that, I think Aftershock's team, the ensemble buff. I mean, that's still big, right? Considering how big the area is for the towers, if you're around there and you give the person an ensemble buff, it's just another advantage and a buff to provide to your team, right? Especially if you give them the buff and it provides it for them for like 10 seconds, and then they go in, like for example, Nep's going in and bursting someone. That's way more advantages than having a priest. The main reason they probably brought in Adeline was to be able to give Neps and Foamy.
Yo, you talking?
Yeah, I'm talking in the stream. Sorry, give me 1 second. Let me put it off push to talk for that. Okay, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay. What I was saying is that don't forget to sign autographs knife now that you're famous. Yeah, so what I was saying is that the ensemble buff, responding to Knife's comment, is that it's still impactful, but the main reason I think they brought in Adeline was just for the blessing buff, the probably the
Lever
dot
Screw.
heals, right?
Yeah, the Lever's Screw get a buff.
Yeah, and they probably ran what's that fucking Invictus Judgment, right? The one that lets you heal up if you die. Let me take a look. I'm trying to remember the name off the top of my head.
Sacred Blessing heals you if you die.
Sacred Blessing, that's the one I'm thinking of. Yeah, like I'm pretty sure they ran that based off of the fact that last match they were getting ran over by HSK, right? But at the end of the day, having that buff over CC was probably their biggest detriment in these fights. Because the main damage on the enemy team with the Aftershock was just the sniper, right? The other ones were pure CC. And so if it came down to it, they needed to ensure that they were able to kill the sniper and then just get out. Ignore everybody else. And that's only what Neps should be doing. Neps can blow up a sniper regardless of how tanky they are, right? There's no sniper that can out-tank a assassin's burst if they're on equal footing, if not higher footing with Neps being more geared. But it also just came down to the fact that, like, I think they're trying to figure out what to be doing in the first match. It took them unfortunately, it took them 2 matches, but otherwise, I think they would have been able to win if it was a best of 7 or something. I definitely think they would have won in terms of Aftershock being able to pull through. See, like, they're able to take tower here. They were able to hold it off, but as soon as they took the tower, they didn't back out or try to resupport. Neps' team should have constantly put on the pressure of pushing towards their spawn. I don't know if it was because they were trying to be like sportsmanlike or what it was, but they didn't res camp them. And partially, I'm on the belief that it's probably because they didn't want it to be a boring match. But I definitely think this fight was really one-sided otherwise. Indian drum beats. Bro, I don't want to get copyright strike. But yeah, what do you think? Well, what do you think was the issue with the first fight?
Or Islu Island, I think the issue is that they were trying to match their DPS, and me and you both know in order to match DPS at this level, you have to match spending. So
yeah, that's fair.
Internally, we know that Neps and Foamy are two out of the 3 biggest spenders in game. I wouldn't have went that route. I would have went the route of let's put in a lot of CC and survivability.
Yeah, part of the issue as well in terms of the sniper, I think it's a class difference too, right? If you have a ranged stalker versus a ranged sniper, the sniper doesn't have exit maneuverability. At least the stalker has the ability to get out. That's one of the major issues with what they had on the Aftershock side, is that their class type was just incorrect, at least for this type of formatting, right? Where they're on uneven footing, they're weaker, but they also don't have the capabilities to peel for that sniper because the enemy is just running over their other teammates that are supposed to be tanky, right?
Correct. I mean, because we watched with HSK, right? He ran 1 CC. I mean, he ran 4 CC, 1 DPS, but his DPS is so astounding. They can do that. Not to
Yeah,
mention they kept one CC with him at all times.
that is true too, right? With HSK, he did have, I think it was either the priest or the clown. I think it was the clown. The clown was actively hovering over HSK in the last fight, um, between uninstall and treasure ship or MergeTSHIP. Do snipers traps just stink then? Bro, snipers traps are ass. Don't use them in PvP. They're more of like
Yeah,
a let me put them down and maybe get some dot damage or some shit, bro. But they
yeah.
don't do much. They're dog shit. I'm pretty sure they get better maybe in the next job, if I remember what Manny was saying correctly. But for the most part, the traps are ass. The main benefit of it might just be like area control, right? And you did see the sniper, or not the sniper. You did see the enemy on the MergeTSHIP side put down traps, but at the end of the day, like it wasn't enough for them to be able to stop CCs from getting through. The Aftershock team had a bunch of Pharaonis, but I think what they needed to do was kind of hold the Pharaonis for when the objective play was in play, and then use them on the specific targets. Like I would say, have a big Mac combo, like target, hey, I'm gonna go for Foamy, have one of the Synexes or the priest, or not the priest, the high wizard say, hey, I'm gonna go for Neps, and pop their Feroni as soon as they start hitting them so that the Feroni targets them. The clowns were throwing down traps. Okay, yeah. See, the traps were basically like just another CC opportunity. It wasn't like something that was game changer or anything like that.
Yeah, so the traps work with Bard because the more you spam it, you can get resets.
Gotcha. Okay. So it's
It's
not a
not the same thing.
necessity for them wanting to use traps. It's just for them to be able to spam other abilities.
Correct. You want to spam fear, right? Because fear can't be
Gotcha.
reduced.
Gotcha. Yeah.
It can't be reduced. It can't be ignored, right? But in order for you to recast it, you need to spam traps, and traps have such a low cooldown, right? You have a higher chance to proc your fear again.
Yeah. Yo, you know what? Let me find that Feroni snipe. Was it in the second match? I'm trying to remember if it was in the second match. I believe it was. Were they able to cap? Let me see. It was the second round of the second tower set. It was this tower that was up. So let me see if I can find that. I think it was in the fight that Aftershock actually won. Let me pull that one up. Let me see if I can get to this. This is hard to navigate. I wish I had timestamps. It might have been this. See, look at how the Pharaonis are actively playing. Oh, it was with the fight where they had the priests. You're right. You're right. Let me find it. I think it was the one where Adeline switched up costumes, or the one before. Oh yeah, it was the one where she switched up costumes. So it was in this fight. It's probably before the tower was up in the middle. Okay, yeah, it was here. It was not there. What the fuck? What was it? Is it this? Do you guys remember what time it was? Knife, do you? It's the next game, not this one? Because I know it was just two of them fighting over here, where meanwhile the other team was fighting on the bottom right. Okay, so that's passed. This is. When you say next fight, are you saying game 3 or game 4? It wasn't there. I do want to clip that fight, like that point. See if the stream will unfreeze for a second. You need to look through at the third match right now. You're in the fourth match. Okay, let me look at the third match. It's hard about the timestamps. This is round 2. Okay, so this is probably around 3. Okay, this is the first set of towers that are coming up. I think it was after this set of towers. Get the second set of towers being up. This is the third match, isn't it? You know what? You might be right. This is the second match. Yeah, you're right. You're right. My bad. My bad. My bad. My bad. Okay, let's see. Right here. Yeah, this is the fight. Yeah, I realized that afterwards. I thought this was like I thought this was something else. Oh. Sorry, one sec.
Don't press it. It will ooze out.
This is the third match, Bisk.
Mm.
Okay, yeah, so this is right here. This is right here. Watch, 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 watch. So it's this moment right here where you see whoever the fucking HSK guy is there. I don't even know at this point. But him versus Valitech, right? Look at what happens to Valitech. Ferroni eats him. And he has 5 free seconds to be able to cap. Valitech literally can't do shit.
Rainbow free.
Rainbow Ferroni busted, bro. I gotta clip that. What is that timing? Somebody clip that. 27, 22? What is that time? From 27:32. Yeah, from 27:32. Somebody clip that, please. That is the point of having a Rainbow Ferroni. That shit is busted. Especially in a game mode like this where it's 5 seconds to cap. This should be a GIF. Bro, I'm leaving it to you, Knife. You can clip videos too, bro. I don't know if I can do it while I'm streaming. I actually don't even know how I can do it on here. Oh, there we go. There's the clip option. Do it. 27:22. Right here. Uh, 22. It starts here. Wait, it's not 27. This thing was just off. Sorry, I was hovering over the wrong timing. It's like 28. Right here. There we go. He just runs away. He just gets eaten, gets a tower, and just runs away. All right, how do I clip it? Rainbow Ferroni. How do you spell Ferroni?
P-H-R-E-E-O-N-I.
Rphree-o-n-i. Okay.
Yeah.
Rainbow Ferroni, OP. There you go. That's the give me 1 second here. There you go. That's the clip right there. That's what you wanted, right? Okay. Moving on. So yeah, having Rainbow Ferroni has definitely helped Aftershock team. They were able to really hold down the enemy from being able to do much. And I think that was a huge factor for why they were able to get so many caps off. Was if it was a 1v1 on a tower, the Ferroni was actively playing as another player to lock down the enemy and basically make it so they got the tower cap, regardless of what the enemy was even trying to do, because they couldn't do shit, right? But bro, I keep saying it. Nep's team should have actively pushed into their spawn. Like, these guys can back into their spawn. I think they're in the spawn for like, what, 10, 15 seconds before they have to come out? That's plenty of time. If once they come out, just burst them, because they have to stay outside for, I think, another 5 or 10 seconds before they get the debuff off. I don't know. What other moments were you kind of like, what the fuck? Oh, right, the ending. Let's take a look. I was yapping, so I didn't really see the way that they capped the last point. So this is the point where they were uneven. And what the hell is happening? YouTube? Hello? Oh,
Go for a little bit.
I went into it's Inception. I went into the part of the VOD where I'm reviewing. Yeah, that's what. Holy shit. I'm going too far. It's getting harder and harder. Alright, that was the final part of it. So we're trying to watch this point. I probably want to clip this too. Yo, Knife, clip this part. This is the way that fucking MergeTSHIP was able to basically flip the whole script on the enemy. Right about here. When the final tower comes up, they all are playing around it, throwing down CCs, throwing down whatever they can to keep the enemy off. You can see Aftershock actively try to go in, but they were ready for it. Apex was right on that, and the enemy was just not. Aftershock was just unable to follow up. That is how you make a game-winning play right there. That was what sealed the deal for them. Because you can see they're actively trying to focus. They have two people on Foamy to stop him from being able to focus down others. But that just made it so that Apex was able to freely cap. Foamy was just a target, bro. This shit happens all the time. I remember in our KVM matches, we had me basically being focused while Ozzy or DPS was capping. They would just continue focusing me instead of going for Ozzy, even though he was capping. But yeah, that is unfortunate. It was a very good play by Aftershock. I definitely think that they were trying to make it so that the fight was a little bit more even and they weren't just running over Aftershock, so they gave them space to be able to play for objectives. I definitely think that that was the gameplay plan because they were probably trying to make it less oppressive and more fun. But at the end of the day, they almost threw in the end. Nepsis team almost threw it and fucking wasted their time almost by just not going for objectives and playing to their strengths. Always play to win. Always play to win. Anyways, I'm gonna probably end stream here. All right. Thank you guys for tuning in. I hope you had fun. Thank you, Mac, for being a part of the cross.
Always. The cast, I think, finals tomorrow.
I don't.
Finals
Okay,
tomorrow
so is the
Saturday.
finals actually happening? I thought this was just like them winning.
Finals is tomorrow.
It is the finals
Finals
tomorrow.
is tomorrow.
Okay.
Best of 5.
Okay. Perfect.
Who are you betting on?
Probably gonna go back to HSK, bro. I think that HSK's team is just so much more well coordinated comparatively
Yeah, it was too one-sided. I agree with you.
Yeah, like even if Nepsis team and Foamy all spend more money, I think that in terms of like you can't buy
I don't think they can
coordination.
spend anymore. Yeah, but I don't think they can spend anymore, right? They have the highest level refines, the highest level enchants. It's literally about gameplay.
Yeah, it'll come down to gameplay and the class type. Like,
Yeah.
I'll be honest, if Neps flops to range stalker, I think Neps' team wins.
I think he should.
I think he does win. I'm gonna go whisper. Rig it a little bit.
Look, I think if he goes stalker, they have such a strong chance, man.
Yeah, I do think so as well. I think that really changes it all for them. But anyways, thank you guys for watching. I hope you had fun. Make sure you guys follow my boy Magnificent. We're both gonna be cross shout calling or shoutcasting tomorrow for the finals. Otherwise, make sure you subscribe, like the video, hit the bell notification, get notified when I go live. Otherwise, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Anything else?
Before you go,
Yeah.
if you have the Savior Legend card Daybreak, Please list it for something reasonable.